everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to talk today about Love and Marriage Huntsville because they are currently filming for the upcoming season. I also want to talk about how Melody threw shade at her castmate Letitia Scott for wanting to be like her. I don't know if y'all remember, but season 1 reunion, Kimmy called Melody bougie, and a lot of fans, including Melody herself, seem to think that Letitia is copying her in a way by trying to walk in her footsteps, trying to take photo shoots, and do speaking engagements. Now, Letitia, however, denied that she is trying to be like Melody and says a lot of what she does on the show is just for the show, y'all. It's not her real life.
I'm touched. Oh, you're a little touched. I don't understand that.
I don't either. That might be what touched me.
Teach you need counseling. You talk about wanting to be like the host all the time.
Girl, that's a television. Shut up.
We're on a show. I gotta know this.
Martell.
I think it's very. You've been in it a couple seasons now, and knowing how things kind of are, with different relationships. Would you do it again?
Probably not. Not in this capacity.
Okay.
Wow.
And you mean as a producer, or you mean as one of the key people?
As one of the people with the people that I'm. Yeah. No, I would not.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think sometimes when you're around people that are not necessarily in the same place that you are, on the same level, you're always kind of going to have a little, like, your relationships are going to change. Unfortunately, the further you go up the ladder, unfortunately, that's just what happens.
Absolutely. And that can go multiple ways. It can go, several ways. It can be one of those things where as your success is increasing and you're going up the ladder of success, that people can start to feel some kind of way about you. But then also it can be where, because you have brought people to certain tables and brought them to certain rooms, and now they're going up a little bit more up on the ladder of success, that they start to act differently. Mm-hmm. So it can go multiple ways, I think that what you guys witnessed season 1, there were a lot of things that were, I guess, thrown in terms of how my behavior or personality was, or that I changed as I was, doing public speaking and motivational speaking and going to galas and going to events and doing all of these things. So I was being called bougie, and I was being called this, I was being called that, and saying that I changed when in all actuality, I was continuing to be me and go on the purpose that I wanted for my life. So now it's interesting to me, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, because we all should have people who inspire us. We all should have people that we watch who we want to say, man, they're doing this really well. I want to grow in that area too. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But it's very interesting to me when I look at and see how I was categorized a certain way because I do photo shoots and go to galas and I do public speaking, and now those same people are doing the same things. The thing is, so was there a problem because those doors were open for me at that time? They weren't for you, but now that they are, it's okay to do those things. That kind of stuff, I can't think of any friends ever that I've ever had a problem with seeing them grow and seeing them blossom, and then it's very interesting whenever you kind of start doing the same thing. And so, I just feel like I said, that can go both ways, whether it's you're going up the ladder of success, or now that you've introduced people to certain things, they're going up the ladder of success, and then they begin to start thinking a different way. So yeah.
Friends or somebody else is benefiting from that too, they really should always remember how they got there. You know what I mean? Because bottom line is, nobody does anything alone. So you got to be appreciative. Oh, well, my homegirl gave me this opportunity, so I'm going to take advantage of it and not point the finger, because who would not take advantage of those types of opportunities? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? So why not?
But it's like she said, you don't know how people are going to respond the same way. Everybody's not grateful. So you find out.
You find out. And, I would say this, there are I'm 34. I'm the youngest in the cast. And when I think about people who have brought me to certain rooms, who have somewhat like sponsored me, right? They brought me to certain rooms, they brought me to certain tables. There are women who sponsored me and said, hey, Melody, come to this. There are going to be some people here. Hey, Melody, those individuals, I could never ever be paid anything to disrespect them, ever.
Yeah.
There will always be a level of respect because I recognize that if it had not been for those women, that I would have, I'm not going to say I wouldn't have gotten where I am, but I wouldn't have gotten there as quickly. So I'm going to always be thankful and grateful and put some respect on it. And that's one of the things that has been one of the issues for me, honestly, somewhat throughout this process, is the lack of respect when it comes to the fact that no one would still not know who you were if I hadn't brought you to the table.
And I almost feel like Melody making that statement is like a in your face type of thing, like a I made you type of thing. And I really don't like it, but I don't know. What do y'all think about Melody saying all that? Am I really reading too much in it? And before I wrap up this video, again, they are currently filming Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they have been for a few weeks now. I don't have a date yet as to when the show is coming back, but y'all stay tuned because it's going to be real soon. Also, I stated that Melody has moved to Atlanta when she filed for divorce from her husband, Martellholt. It's listed in her divorce papers, and she has made several social media posts alluding to the fact that she is living in Atlanta, y'all. But since filming has started back for the show, sis has moved back to Huntsville, and she did confirm that no one will be on the show without her approval.
Yes, Love and Marriage is definitely coming back. God said go. Yes, honey. Nobody's coming on the show that I don't want on the show. How beautiful, loving your hair is so coming. I don't know why people keep putting that narrative out there, like, stop it.